3 rings for the elven kings under the sky. 7 for the dwarf lords in their halls of stone. 9 for mortal men doomed to die. 1 for the Dark Lord on his dark throne. In the land of Mordor where the shadows lie. 1 ring to rule them all. 1 ring to find them. 1 ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them, in the land of Mordor where the shadows lie.
Hello everyone, this is the Bring Your Own Book podcast. Today we have some exciting news to share with all of you about a mini-series we will be releasing this summer, where we will be reading The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien.
All 3 of us have different experiences with J.R.R. Tolkien's world, and when we discovered that all of us wanted to read it this year, we thought it would be great to include all of our listeners as well.
Growing up, I loved watching the Lord of the Rings movies, and I finally watched the Hobbit trilogy a couple years ago, but I've actually never read the books. Not for lack of trying, though. I remember taking out the Fellowship of the Ring from my school's library when I was in grade 4, reading maybe 5 pages, and then returning it because I could not follow the dense writing style. I'm a little nervous to read these books, but I'm mostly excited because they've been on my bucket list ever since that failed attempt from my childhood. Hopefully, now that I'm an adult, I can understand and enjoy them as much as I enjoyed watching the movies.
The Hobbit was one of my favorite books as a kid. I have so many happy memories of reading it by myself or reading it aloud to my little sister. My dad loved the whole series and encouraged me to read the rest of the books when I was a little older, and I tried when I was in middle school. I got all the way through the Fellowship of the Ring, but lost steam and focus halfway through the Two Towers. I didn't find the later books as engaging or accessible as The Hobbit, which was actually deliberately written for children. I have seen all the original Lord of the Rings movies countless times, as my partner and my family and I all love marathoning them every year or so. I have a lot of random bits of knowledge about the Tolkien world that I've picked up over the years, but I'm really excited to finally read the whole series as an adult and talk about it.
My first experience with Lord of the Rings was right after the first movie came out when I was around 6 years old. I watched the movies with my parents, and when I was a bit older, read parts of the books with my grandmother. That turned into me reading The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings trilogy several times throughout the years, and also diving deeper into the mythology and lore J.R.R. Tolkien created.
So there will be something in this for everyone, whether you have a lot of knowledge of the stories, like Nikki and Tilly, or you are just starting out and might be a bit intimidated to get started, like me.
We are so excited to bring this series to all of you and delve deeper into a complete series rather than just touching on the first book.
The season will consist of 7 episodes. 1 episode for The Hobbit, where we will follow along with Bilbo's adventure finding the One Ring and his quest with the dwarves to the Lonely Mountain.
And 2 episodes for each book of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, following the adventures of Bilbo's nephew Frodo and his 8 companions to the fires of Mount Doom.
We've chosen to separate the trilogy into 2 episodes per book to divide the text into its originally intended 6 parts.
We would love for fans of the books, new and old, to join us on our journey through the world of Middle-earth, and so we will be hosting a readathon starting in March.
During the Readathon, we will post questions and have discussions on our Instagram stories every second Saturday starting on March 5th so that we can all enjoy the books together. And who knows, there may even be opportunities to engage with us during our episodes.
If you are interested in joining the Readathon, you can sign up at the link in the show notes or by going to our website, byobook-podcast.milchimpsites.com. You can also sign up through the link in our Instagram bio.
As a bonus, by signing up for the Readathon, you will get 3-day early access to all of the episodes in this mini-series. Episodes will be released every Thursday from July 28th to September 8th.
And so, as with all our episodes, we will end this with the first line of our great venture into J.R.R. Tolkien's world of elves, men, evil, and hope.
In a hole in the ground, there lived a hobbit.